In this video, I want to highlight what I think is a very powerful one-way support flash that can be thrown from a couple spots back here on this apps window balcony up on the railing here. And what it's going to do is it's going to give our guys fighting in top mid towards short a nice one-way flash where they're not going to get flashed until they're out here around the corner. But anybody playing here under the porch, except for like right here where they're out in the open, but anywhere else back here, they're going to have to either turn their heads away from that corner where our guys are coming from, or they're going to be flashed. And our guys are not flashed. And I'll just show it from this other spot first here on this side of the balcony. If I line up with my crosshair aimed all the way down, I line up just directly over top of this white dot down there. Let me just get back into position here. It's about like that. I'm going to stand up on my aim just off to the right of the right edge of this roof rafter, so like right about here. Run forward and jump throw with my crosshairs just about getting to the bottom of the rafter there, like that. Now if I release it too early, it's going to go a little bit shorter and it won't be quite as nice a one-way as that is right there. That's about as good as it can be thrown. If I release it too late, I'm going to hit this wall right in front of me and I won't even make it over the building. Now the other place I'm going to throw it from is just off the edge of this, the corner of this left side of the balcony here, like this. I'm going to stand up. I'm going to aim about here on this pipe. I don't know if you can see this slightly lighter gray area of the pipe right here, but use that to line it up. It's directly above this bit of weathering on the wall here, where you can see the brick. If you aim above that up to about this part of the pipe, and then I run forward and jump throw as my crosshair gets about to the middle of the pipe. And that's that same throw right there. One thing I do to make it more consistent, one thing I like to try to keep in mind when I throw these, to make it more consistent for me, is I remember not to release the forward key until after I've already released the flash. I think one of the ways I screw it up sometimes is I release the forward key too early. But I think you can see that with some practice and, more importantly, some team coordination. If your guys know where these flashes are coming and they know where they're supposed to pop, they can use them to take a big advantage over any CTs trying to hold this position here, and we can get ourselves some easy map control or free kills. So next I'll show some additional support utility you can throw from these positions as well, to throw in combination with these flashes or in place of them, that can help provide an even bigger advantage for the rest of our teammates trying to make that push on the short. So I'll show that next. Alright, so here's some more support utility you can throw from this same spot on the left side of the balcony. Aiming at this dot underneath the gutter here. Jump throw there, it's going to pop for underneath the porch. If I aim about a little bit less than halfway up along this part of the window and then stand up and jump throw, that's another one-way flash for short. Not nearly as good, but doesn't require any skill. See, it still doesn't flash our guy till it's around the corner. This porch flash doesn't get this guy if he's all the way up here, not that he has much to see there anyway. Also doesn't get him here. And that upper flash will fully flash anybody like from here back, as long as they're against this back wall. As they get closer up here, the angle is not as, well, I'll show. It's not going to be as effective for them because the angle is more extreme. It's still not going to flash our guy until he's around the corner. And it should fully flash this guy, at least to here. Yeah, like from here back. So if he's up here playing this wall, he's probably not going to be affected much by it, yeah. Alright, so I'll add a smoke to the mix here. If I crouch, aim about here, stand and jump throw, that's smoke for long. That pops reasonably quickly. 1, 2, wait a second, and then throw this one, and then throw that one. And our guys can peek this on the first flash, peek this area in the second flash, and this spot at long is smoked off. and everybody else is flashed. I mean, except for right along this wall here, that flash doesn't get him, but it gets everybody else. And our guys are supported by flashes and smoke the whole way. What else can we do? There's a molly I can throw from here for the backside of Porch. Aiming right about there. I'll show that in better detail in a second. And that's going to burn away anybody who's trying to hide behind the porch here or watch this angle in particular. Nobody, they're going to have to either back off or be on fire. Usually it'll spread so it burns this guy out of here too, but it might not. And obviously if this guy's over here, he's going to get cut off from running away. Let's just show a lineup for that again. Because actually this is also right here, this is the smoke for hay. I'll show that in a second. It's this whole brown formation, I use that as a landmark. And the molly is like right here at the top of this little part of it, so like right about there. And there's the smoke. I'm doing both. Oh, now I can't see what I'm throwing at. There's the molly, and now this smoke isolates anybody playing at Porch there from their teammates who might be playing on site, who might want to help out against this short push. But now they're going to have to help out their guy. They're going to have to either get up on that hay or on the balcony where they're fully exposed and probably flashed off by our flash that's popping over there. And now that I think about it, the reason I came up with that smoke for hay, the purpose of it was I saw Cloud9 do this a while ago. They smoked that off, they flashed a couple guys up into this spot, and they had them quickly double nade pit here like this, and it was just like an easy free kill because the guy just doesn't see it coming. And I thought that was pretty clever. So alright, so next I'll show the other side. Alright, so back over to this side of the balcony where we're over top of the white dot. And just to be clear, we're over top of the white dot with our body parallel with the building. If we're facing the building, it's a different lineup, you know, in the exact same spot. Okay, so the smoke left mid from here, I'm aiming above and to the left of this black spot in the gutter. About like that, and just a regular throw. That goes really well with our running jump flash. Of course, you should wait a couple seconds so that this thing has time to bloom, and then that thing pops and our guys can peek on that knowing long is smoked off, short is flashed off by this thing over here, and those two nades are working together nicely to help our guys on that short push. If I want to smoke a little bit deeper down long, let me just make sure I'm lined up right. I'll aim right about here in this middle of this brown area next to this rafter on the wall. I got another flash. I'll put my top of my crosshair just below this smaller wood knot next to this larger one so that it looks about like that, no higher. And I got my smoke. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000. And I throw my flashes. So we can peek on the first flash, peek this on the second flash. Long is smoked off. Anybody up here is flashed by that first flash, which does not hit under the porch here, but it does hit anybody trying to watch the boiler door there, and anybody in boiler, our guys in boiler are safe until they come out the door. If I want to smoke all the way down long, I'm crouched, aiming up along this part of the door to the top of the door, and jump throwing from there, no higher, or no lower, I should say. And I can wait 1 1000, 2 1000, 3. Do my flashes, peek, peek. This stuff is flashed off by this guy. And not right here. This is not flashed, but just that one little spot. Okay, so instead of smoking long, we can molly at least the, if I'm aiming to the right of this thing, just a little bit to the right and above it, like about there, a little bit above. And well, let's just look at that again. Aim right about here. And that's about a perfect molly to push off anybody trying to watch this this ramp push. and push them away or push them into this corner. Give our guys a couple seconds to come out of the ramp. All right, if I'm not throwing a smoke at long, maybe I can throw it over at hay. When I aim right here, using this and this as a lineup, aiming right about there, and jump throwing. I do my molly there, and I do a running jump flash. So now long is mollied, short is flashed. Guy playing at Porch is blind and isolated from his teammates. If we can push up, kill him, take control, throw a couple nades and kill this guy, because what's he gonna do? Those nades are gonna come flying out of the smoke. He's not gonna have time to react, most likely. So yeah, with some teamwork, you can really make the dream work. Although I imagine that even in solo queue, a flash like this could find some use.